GTKE, we back in the building. I'm in this bitch with my boy, Bass Boy again. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
Today we got Nolan in the hot seat. What's going
on?
Nolan, man. How
What's
you
up,
feeling,
guys?
bro?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I see you swagged up, man. You got the hey, check the drip one time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I see it, my boy.
You can go anywhere with that.
You clean and sharp. My boy K stepped out on us, man.
I look like an accountant.
Yeah. Now, for those that don't know, let the people know what you do in the city and around and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Nolan Walsh, Nolan Red. I'm a promoter. I just throw shows. I don't make music or anything. Yeah, I just throw shows.
Yeah.
Seattle, Washington, Portland. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the what got you into doing shows? Like, what made you want to step in that field of being a promoter?
Yeah, fucking. My friend and I were working at McDonald's when we were in high school.
Oh shit.
And the school they quit doing dances after football games because people were grinding. They found some condoms on the ground and stuff.
It was yeah, you got to do it. Yeah.
So they got rid of that, and so
at least it was safe sex.
Yeah.
At least,
yeah, right.
Yeah,
should be seen as a. But yeah, so the kids started doing the dances, and yeah, me and him took that over, and we were making more money doing that than working a job. So that got me pretty stoked on it.
Wow.
So basically, they shut down the shit at school. You guys seen the opportunity, like, shit, they don't got it at school. We should throw a party. And then it went down like that?
Yeah, credit where credit is due. There was like some guys right before us that did it.
Okay.
And then we took it bigger. We really hoarded out and invited everyone from every school. And it ended up being like 400 or 500 people.
Wow.
And just packed into I don't know if you guys know what a Grange is.
No.
It's like a Elks Club or it's like an old guy fraternity. They have these buildings. Anyways, they just had this shack in the country, and we rented it for $500. And
wow.
Through a huge.
Now, did you have any knowledge on what it takes to throw a party? So did you know okay, we're gonna need a DJ, we're gonna need a flyer. How'd you promote it? Just early in, how'd you pack it out like that, or is it just word of mouth because it's school?
Yeah, the guys before us, we'd seen kind of how they did it.
Yeah.
They did it for maybe a year or two, and then Twitter was hot then, and we started using Twitter, and then the retweets. So it'd get in our, it wasn't a big city or something, it'd get 200 retweets, and that would push it.
That's crazy.
Pretty far.
I never figured out how to work Twitter, bro. All the social medias, Twitter to me is just the most foreign. I'm like, bro, I don't get how you get engagement. I don't. I posted a couple of times, but it doesn't seem like anything goes.
I don't use it now, but yeah, at the time,
then,
that was probably 2013 maybe.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
Now from there, it's just shit. How much would you say you profited off that? Okay, if you invested 500.
If we put in 500,
what was the ROI?
We pay a couple of our older McDonald's homies for the security.
Yeah.
We had the building and the speakers, so maybe in total it would cost $1,000, and we'd make $2,500,
oh shit,
3,000.
Cool.
I mean, it's not crazy, but
decent shit. For your first show and
2 bands to split amongst your people and shit. That's helping you
and having fun, and it wasn't really.
Now, did you expect
it would have gone anyway if someone else was doing it? So.
Did you expect it to blow or be packed out?
No, it definitely took on a life of its own, which I thought was very fun.
Word.
Yeah.
Now, around this time was the movie, what's the movie?
Project X?
Yeah, was this out
yet?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, that was definitely made me feel like.
Have you had any experiences like that? Like a Project X? Like a Project X experience?
On shrooms and shit.
No, I don't get too fucked up at my own shit. But, I mean, I've done stuff that's 5, 6, 7 times as big now. And that stuff was pretty exciting because it was so fresh,
right, yeah.
But.
Now, from there, what would be the leap to, okay, something massive, a major artist? From there, what was the next level?
Next steps?
Yeah.
Yeah, my game plan was to get, I was trying to get the highest paying day job I could.
Okay.
So I could save up to do some shows. So I got a degree in mechanical engineering, which in hindsight, that's actually not the best, but that was my 17-year-old
That's good.
Plan.
That's a good plan though for a 17-year-old. A lot of 17-year-olds,
and that's engines and shit.
Yeah. Anything, anything that gets hot or moves. So planes, trains, air conditioning. Yeah,
It
could be anything.
You went to school for that?
I went to school for that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's dope.
I put my time in. 4 years.
You look like you can build some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all need some shit, though.
Precisely, too.
I'm my boy Nolan.
Precisely, too, like to the T.
Oh, shit.
To the T.
Yeah, so now and then I've been planning to do that, save up, and throw some shows. So I did that, and then while I was doing that, the school is Washington State University. They have a concert committee, and so they like throw shows, and the kind of like the students do it, so I give them a budget.
Wazoo, that's Eastern?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard it goes down out there, like parties and shit, like shows and shit, like right?
Yeah. They do pretty good shows for a school, low key. They give them like at the time they gave the like concert committee like a $50,000 budget to start, and so if the shows made money, it could even get bigger. We ended up getting the last year I did it, we had Billie Eilish.
Oh shit.
We had Jack Harlow, and I can't claim this wasn't to do with me, but Playboy Cardi.
Word.
Okay.
So
out
there? That was turned in. That had
what car? What era Cardi was this?
This was Cardi? Pre-Vamp.
Pre-Vamp.
Cardi.
This is Dialect
Low
Cardi.
key, I'm confused how he's so big.
Bro, I am too. I'm looking like I never got it, but I started getting into it recently, and so I'm like, okay, certain shit I was fucking with like last year, like Backrooms and shit. That was like the first.
No, yeah, it's good. I'm not hating, but it does
you know how
blow
they
my mind.
It's definitely
He's like
versatile.
Taylor
versatile,
Swift.
like
they
like
they put him on a pedestal, like him.
Totally.
He's our savior.
Yeah. This guy. Fucking, I don't really.
What the fuck? So you gotta ask what phase of Cardi was this, because it's like there's different eras of this nigga. Like,
I'm fucking blanking on this one, but. Magnolia, is that right?
Yeah, Magnolia. Okay, that's how he came in. So it was around that time?
So it was around that time. So I learned some from that. Yeah.
So basically, okay, so the school had a budget, and you became like the director of, like, they go to you and go.
I was not the head honcho of the kids, but there was probably like, I want to say 12 of us.
And they're like, who you guys want to see come out here? And we have the budget for it?
Yep. And then one kid was like the main guy, and he was looking over the contract or whatever.
Okay.
I got to sit in the room and fucking, I don't know, help out during the show and just kind of see
how things
Yeah. I kind of already had an idea in my mind of how it like went down. I'm like, yeah, okay, I think I could do this.
Yeah.
So then I got out of school, worked for like a year, and this is like 2019. And I was doing some like club stuff with DJ HD out of Tacoma. Okay. And that was making money. That was like
HD.
Yeah, shout out. He's awesome. Mm-hmm. And that was actually making some money. Yeah. And then about a year in, I had enough money like book some real artists. So booked 5. I skipped a step. My buddy Brandon, who I met, he was promoting. He was like 23, driving this fucking fast car. Word. Like he's the man. Yeah. He's touring all over promoting. Word. I meet him. He's like, let me put you on. Let me show you how it really works. And so we booked like 5 shows together with Swayze. Right. And and they all got canceled because of COVID. What? So
damn.
Now I was just depressed for.
You said Sway Lee or who?
Swayze. Shronin Lime. Okay. Yeah, you'd probably know who it was if you. It's not huge.
Okay.
Yeah. But
from out here or
no, he's from Malibu.
Malibu.
Swayze, that's cap. Nobody's from Malibu.
Malibu.
But supposedly he's from Malibu.
Hey, Malibu
proper.
They put Malibu on. Shoot, Malibu's up.
And then they all got canceled, so then I just kind of stewed for 2 years.
Right. And so then it was just slow, because they couldn't do no concerts.
Yep.
Couldn't do.
It's all illegal around here, basically.
Yeah.
COVID, fucked a lot of shit up.
Mm-hmm. Fucked it up, and then.
Now, were you discouraged around here? Like, should I just full in on engineering, or is it just like, okay, give it a shot. Let's see how things die down and then come back to it, type of thing.
No, I was just stewing, ready to go. Yeah. I was ready to come out swinging. So right when it like became legal around, it was a small tour, so it's Washington and Oregon. Once it was legal in Washington and Oregon to gather people, came out swinging. Had my first month promoting, had like 6 or 7 shows.
Right.
So came out.
So you came out as soon as you found out, like, okay, there can be gatherings.
Yep.
We're doing it. Like, we're jumping on it. Okay.
As fast as I could. And then, since then, been doing it since.
What would you say was the first major one that you're like, shit, like stadium type shit, like big
stadium
ass
type
crowd?
shit?
Yeah.
That took a while.
Yeah.
NLE Choppa was probably the first one that I would say was arena level.
Nice.
All right.
That was thousands of people. That wasn't until 2024. So that took 2 years to get to that.
Now, was that a college joint, or that was just like a regular type of thing?
That was out in Corvallis, Oregon, which is Oregon State University's city. So it wasn't like affiliated with the college, but like I would say 70% of the kids there were going to the school probably.
Nice. Now, is that strategic? Like, okay, I know the college kids actually rock with the music hard, so let's plan around a college to throw something?
That was, partially. Yeah. I have a partner, or I had a partner on that who I work with this day, Brett Logston out in Oregon. I don't know if you heard of him, but he had already done a show there that did really well.
Oh, okay.
And so we kind of knew the hip hop would hit.
Okay.
Yeah. And it hit. It hit crazy hard.
To the algorithm.
What was NLE Choppa like?
He was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, his mom's his manager, and she's super cool. She's super professional. She's like really cool to work with. And then I don't know if it's still his agent, but his agent at least could be still. It was Jack Ellis, and he's also, now I've done more shit that size. Like I didn't realize how great they were. Yeah. But they're both. Yeah.
Dope.
That's cool.
And so that's most, like, if you're the promoter, most of your interactions aren't with the artist.
The artist, yes.
It's mostly their team. You're just lining up the dates and exactly. So.
And then, like, do you set up everything? Like, do you have to set up where they're staying and transportation, shit like that? Like,
sure.
As writers, like shit like that.
Sure. Yeah. Shitty answer, but like it depends. That specifically, with Brett Logston, we usually go to an area that's not like a big city.
Okay.
So that's kind of set up everything.
Okay.
We're hiring people to like truck in a stage and set that up.
Yeah.
Truck in the sound system,
Speakers,
set that up, lights,
mixers, all that shit. Yeah.
Everything. Yep, they're building it all out.
Oh shit.
Like that one, we're like me and my partner and like a couple of our young homies are like literally carrying the barricades out of the truck.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
like plopping it down, like some hard manual labor.
Hands on.
Hands on.
I used to do that too. I used to do that for pyramid staging and pyramid staging. We had to take it off the truck and set it up, undo all the cords and wires, hook them up.
It's heavy, dude.
Man, big bulky speakers, all that stuff, crazy. Absolutely. But that's some work though. Real labor type of shit. Yeah.
That. Usually the artists want ground transportation. So we rent Escalades and have someone trustworthy we drive them.
Yeah.
Anybody be like bougie? Like I ain't riding no fucking Escalade. Like send me a Sprinter
Bugatti
van. Do they be like that? Like, or is it like?
I'm trying to think. I want to say yes, but I'll usually die on the Escalade Tahoe Suburban Hill because the Sprinters are so expensive to rent.
Okay, yeah.
And it's actually cheaper to get a fucking what's it called when the president has the
what are those?
The Continentals.
Yes.
It's cheaper to have like fucking 3 Escalades going than one Sprinter. Just because like you can't get a Sprinter from Enterprise.
Okay, you're right.
And like if you're in Corvallis, Oregon, you're not in a big city.
Oh, right.
It's kind of hard to get. It's literally hard to get a Sprinter. Yeah. So
you're like, you want what? We ain't got that.
Everything. If you want to be a promoter, everything is up for negotiation. Right. Everything.
Now, how do you find like a trustworthy driver to get these people? Because let's say like you don't want the guy pulling up and he's like, hey man, y'all listen to my mixtape on the way there.
Yeah.
You know,
Or he's a
like,
fan,
bro,
like,
he's
oh
fan
my
that-
God, you guys,
like that, you know what I'm
acting
saying?
fan.
How do you know who to use to go get?
Or you fuck with them so heavy you don't care if they play their mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay. But is it in the inner circle type shit? Like, or,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go grab them and shit. Like, well,
Yeah, like
okay.
So the rules and regulations already set.
my
like,
best
y'all
friend
don't
does it sometimes.
Yeah.
My dad's like, tap me in if you need to.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people to try to get close to celebrities
you
are
know?
crazy,
be-
for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly, yeah.
Now, what's the craziest thing you've seen in a writer? Like, they do you guys handle the writers and shit? Like,
Yeah.
Or weirdest, or just something stand out that's like, okay, that's.
If you're a promoter listening to this and you're trying to do this shit, everything's up for negotiation.
Yeah.
So you see that rider, that's
Okay.
it's not fucking
It's
law.
not- Okay, yeah.
It's up
Can
for
we work on
negotiation.
this,
Yeah,
basically? Okay.
you can push back. It's not.
Like, I want a bowl full of red Skittles, only red.
Trippie Red
Magnum
specifically.
condoms.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. He said that. Asked
Word,
for a
did he?
bowl of red M&Ms, which
Only red.
only red,
What the fuck?
which we did not do.
Yeah.
Green Jolly Ranchers.
Did he
only.
notice? Like, I said red.
No, nobody said shit.
Okay, yeah.
The money was
Trippie
good.
red
so-
and red. Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, some of that is. This is honestly like, I don't know if this is even real. I don't know anyone that this has happened to, but I've heard before that like people will put like crazy shit in their rider so that they don't even expect you to do it.
Yeah.
Like, so if you don't do it, they can get out of the show. Like,
Oh,
hey, you
wow.
didn't meet your contractual
Shit,
obligation.
for real?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
You're
You
supposed
know,
to do
this
this and
is
do that. Yeah.
All the things you agreed to, and
You're not doing
you
it.
didn't doing it, so
I'm building that.
I can keep the deposit and I don't gotta
What?
perform. Like,
Wow.
maybe if someone else was wrong, like they're not fucking with the crowd, it's like embarrassing. Maybe they have some out. That's never happened to me, but I've heard
Stories where that.
stories,
that's crazy.
supposedly legends.
That's a glitch,
Yes.
my nigga. Like,
Yeah. That's why some people pull out like, hey,
Yeah.
man, we're supposed to have a show. Then next thing you know, like, hey, yo, man, sorry, man, the show's canceled.
Unforeseen
They're like, oh,
circumstances.
Forgot the hot Cheetos,
We
dog.
got the hot Cheetos, man.
Right.
The blue ones.
The blue one. These niggas brought the red ones. What the fuck?
Right.
Hell, no, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. No, okay, so boom. Okay,
If you don't, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go
If
ahead.
you don't perform over the red M&Ms, though,
Yeah.
I'm suing.
Yeah,
It's now a battle, but
yeah. That's something you
Anyways.
should be able to win out in court. Like, fucking red hot Cheetos, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they didn't have the ones. Okay, so moving on. So from NLE, what will be the next major person?
This isn't as crazy. The next thing we did that's like over 1,000 people's Little Skies.
Oh, those guys. That was recent, right?
That was in May of 24.
I just
He was
seen-
just here.
Okay, yeah, I just
He was
seen
just
he was
here.
coming, or he already came. Yeah.
He just came. Yeah, it
Okay,
wasn't me though.
Okay.
And then we did OGZ of Shoreline Mafia.
Oh, okay.
That was cool. That sold crazy.
Yeah.
He was cool. He was the coolest big.
That you worked with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was awesome. Same with his team.
Anybody not down to earth to it's like, okay, that guy's like super diva.
I don't want to talk too much shit.
I got you.
I'm trying to think if there's like something funny.
Yeah, or
That-
just a funny situation where it's like, okay, that was funny.
I'll just say like one of these bigger rappers had a foursome in the car that we provided,
Oh shit.
and he wiped his seed off on the driver's jacket.
What? But damn. Now, how did you guys know that? Did he just like? You seen the stain? It was like he must have jizzed right there. Like it had to, or is it like?
I think it was so apparent it had to be said by the driver.
Oh shit! Was the driver in the car? And then like they're just getting down in the back seat.
No, not during.
Okay.
Comes in after.
But he knew there was something up. Like,
foursome
is
crazy.
You brought
So
folks.
him
You
and
brought,
three bitches.
He Venmo'd him or something for the jacket.
Oh,
Look,
shit.
So I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
Fair
Oh,
enough.
nigga.
that's kind of good faith, but damn, bro.
unless that was
What
his
if-
favorite jacket. It's like, damn, my favorite jacket, bro.
What if he put it on and found out like?
No, I think he told him before.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I don't think he found out. I think he said.
Okay, that's
You
cool.
know.
That's cool. That's
Like,
cool.
bro, I ain't have
Hey,
I would
boss,
be pissed off.
you
If
know.
I was like, man, what the fuck?
Man, you having a foursome, man. You better have them do that so you clean, man. Better clean that off.
At least tap me in.
Yeah, something.
Should have wiped it on the butt cheek or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was probably the craziest, like, stupid drama.
Yeah. Hell no. Was it like behind the scenes that everybody's talking about it type of shit? Like,
yeah. Oh, first.
Bro, he was what?
No, I got a call at like 1 a.m. Like, you won't believe. You will not believe what just happened.
Oh, shit. That's funny, yeah.
Because he had to drive him. This was out in Corvallis, so they all want to stay in like nicer hotels. Mm-hmm. So this is like a hour 15 drive to the hotel.
Oh, shit.
Damn. With the driver and him post.
Awkward. Nobody else in the car too?
I don't know that granular detail, but
no, that had to be some weird
setting it up. Like, setting it up the whole time while he was in the car.
Probably explaining this stuff like, yeah, man, so it got real, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 4 things is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So that's all right. Now, what is it like for you seeing like the final result? Like, you set everything up, you guys prepped for everything, you guys took time to do everything, and then it's like the show's here, he's on stage rocking, and crowd's going crazy. That feeling, what is that feeling for you?
When it works, it's top of the world. That's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've lost money before too, so that's sometimes jaded. Obviously, if they're rocking out, everyone's having fun. I'm like, I just lost $5,000.
Yeah, so you're looking at it. Yeah,
everyone thinks this is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
so it's a gamble. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. But when it works, it's the best shit ever.
Yeah,
it's the best shit ever.
So like
chills and shit, goosebumps.
Oh, yeah. So like how do you lose out of it? Like what circumstances lead to losing up out of it?
Yeah, is it like
with rap? Yeah, rap usually the artist like wants like a guarantee. So a set amount of money. Doesn't matter how well it sells. Doesn't matter how well it doesn't sell. They want a set amount, which if it sells really well, can be actually better for the promoter. But if it doesn't sell, you can lose. So like, you know, venue costs $5,000 to rent. The sound system's $10,000. The artist is $40,000, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta
if the ticket sales don't add up, or your sponsorships or whatever you have coming in doesn't add up, you're paying.
Yeah.
It's an expensive night.
Wow.
Is ticket sales the main source of the income, or is it like do you have vendors to where they sell food? You guys kind of get it back in on that. Liquor, of course. I would imagine at these events. And then
another shitty answer. Super depends, but I mean, generally speaking, at least for my stuff, the tickets is the main
joint
thing. For promoters, like a lot of teeny tiny promoters and like artists don't know about the ticket fees. You know, like when you buy like a ticket's $40 and there's like $25 of like bullshit random fees on it. Sometimes that's kicking back to the promoter.
Oh, word.
So sometimes that's a huge piece. Really depends.
Yeah. Now, how like state-wise, like, do they be on your ass about certain shit because they know you're doing, like, let's say rap, right? So, of course, there's a stigma that comes with rap. So, is it very hard to set up rap shows just because of that, and they know the, like...
Yeah. As far as the law, there's no law against rap or whatever. Right. Usually the police actually don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, they're dealing with crazy, you know.
Okay.
You know, they usually don't think it's a big deal. Sometimes, depending on the show, we have police on payroll, which is nice. It's so nice because then they're not like, maybe it's actually kind of fucked up. Like, but they're like not on your ass because you're paying.
Oh, so that's real. Okay.
Yeah, they make a lot of money from private events and off-duty, you know, whatever.
Dope.
That's cool.
Maybe they're just like fair to you. Usually but yes, with rap for sure. Like some venues don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Especially in Seattle.
Yeah,
we're in
I
Seattle.
know it's crazy because people get shot and shit a lot.
Totally.
Depending on who you bring out, I guess.
Also, like the venues in Seattle are like most of like the people working it are like really woke, like white guys who like who don't know rap very well, and they have like no nuance, I guess, to like what's sketchy and what's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just don't know what's going on. They don't know if the artist is going through something or if the people who they're drawing is going through something.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And usually a lot of times, like, I mean, what was the last show that we was about to go to it, but then we was like, good thing we didn't go because it ended up getting shot up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Boss Mandela.
Okay,
yeah. He was pulling up to that shit. The minute we got there, shut down because it was a shooting in the parking lot. Yeah.
For sure. Like, they don't necessarily know the difference between that and I'm trying to think of the least, like, sketch rapper, but,
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Or
they don't have like a ton of...
Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I guess now it's more. Macklemore. There you go.
They'll bring him anytime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's been a problem. I promote more in Oregon than Seattle. And that's part of the reason they don't want to...
Word.
So Oregon is more...
Yeah, they actually are less... Well, there's less gang shit for sure. Or, I don't even know gang shit. Just less.
Just less of
that.
I'd
be that politics and shit, all the shit. Like that's what a lot of Now
it's
are there
less likely to get shot up in Portland, and the people are more like they're more like salt of the earth. Like they're just less sketched out. Here they're like whoa.
Yeah. And probably because small towns don't get much action, so it's like shit. Bring that shit this way.
Totally, it's a bigger deal.
You know what I mean?
It's more exciting.
Okay. Yeah. Now, with all that being said, are there artists that you like, that you know just kind of stay away from, like not stay away from, but just like I don't know about booking this guy because the controversy that's shrouded him and
like Danger or like
let's say
or
they
like
are
they got canceled or something.
Let's say they are on some gang shit and it's
or they're like you can tell that they're
you
lost.
Just know if I bring this, it can possibly bring that, and we're just gonna stay away, even though he might be hot.
I would say as far as like the actual like headliners and famous people, national act stuff, no, most of it's definitely overblown, and they're not in their city generally, which is where what I'm definitely paying attention to is the local guys. Like if I have openers, there's definitely local openers that are not worth. Not worth the risk.
Now, how you maneuver that with the local guys? Like, do you need openers all the time, or is it like, can you do shit where just the headliners, or is it like, you would have to?
If the headliner is huge, you don't need openers at all. It might just be a favor to a friend, or if they're big. I mean, NLE Choppa, I don't need a fucking opener.
You just need a raw DJ, right? That's
that's all we do.
Boom, and until he comes on, boom, and he does the thing.
And even the DJ is a friend because we don't really even need that.
Okay.
You can feed, but smaller stuff like the openers do help. Depends how janky of a promoter you are. They're straight up pay to play stuff. That's how some guys do it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
it's $500 or $1,000 you can open. If it's like the headliner, someone who I feel like might need some help from the local scene, I'll like story, hey, I need locals, or sometimes I'll hit people that I like, and be like, could you sell like 15 tickets, 20 tickets?
Oh, that's dope.
That's how I do it. But I mean, definitely there's guys who would be able to easily move 20 tickets who I think the risk is or their manager or their friends. I mean, I'm fairly tapped in with the Seattle drama. I've already had like a situation that ruined a relationship venue that was just completely unnecessary. So.
We're no names, of course.
No names.
What
was the scenario?
I don't want to get killed. Let me think how to say it exactly.
No names. John Doe, and
local Seattle venue. Like national act headliner who like just need a little push. Like they're famous enough, but like some locals would help. And basically the rapper himself, he's cool and the music's really good and he's pretty hot, or was for sure. I don't know if he still is, but his manager was involved in some shit and has some money, and basically they just pulled up in like a couple $100,000 car, 25 deep, unannounced, at the back door, harassing the security, just scaring them, just scaring the fuck out of them. Like this is,
Wow.
And nothing truly came of it, but it just made me look jank.
Like a liability. Like, okay, this is my idea. This is my.
But Nolan will bring around.
Were they opening? Like, were they opening, or is it like they were going to open and it didn't work out, so they was just like, we come in anyway?
I think they knew the headliner to some degree, but the headliner did not
agree to somebody opening.
Yeah, they did not clear this.
Okay, got you.
And like the headliner's manager was cool. I don't know if he invited him or not.
Got you.
But I know him pretty well. Like it wasn't ran through the proper channels, and they showed up so deep and were so vicious to the security and just really scared the fuck out of them.
Damn.
You know, they're like, this is why we don't do hip hop type of shit. Damn. I was like, oh, sorry guys. Like,
damn.
You know, I didn't know. And they're like, you know, what the fuck?
Okay.
You didn't know, motherfucker.
Like that, man, see, idiot. This is why we don't be
idiot or fucking, you know.
Damn. So,
yeah.
How do you? Okay, so are the DMs flooded? Like, hey, Nolan, you're the dude, man. I need to fucking. When's the next show? Can I get on? Can I do?
If I put the bat signal out, I will get a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yeah. I mean, I'm not big at all, but certainly now, like, if I put out the bat signal that I need openers, I'll get 50, 60, 70 DMs of people sending me their music.
So is it starting to outweigh the regular?
Yeah, your wins and your losses.
Your wins and losses in your 9 to 5, or is it something that's still like?
This last year it was exactly even or close.
Even?
It was 50-50.
Oh shit.
That's good though.
Yeah.
That's good though because
the 9 to 5 and the. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make shit for like 2 years. So.
Okay.
So now, so do you just go back to the drawing board and go, okay, how do we improve to where we profit? Like, you know what I mean? Or is it just like for the love of the sport? Like, I'm going to still do this shit even though I take off. Of course, if you really love to do it, but
right.
It's like, are you looking at the analytics and going, okay, here's what we could have did better? Like marketing, like is social media the main thing, or do you guys still do hand-to-hand flyers and shit like that? Like, do you analyze shit like that?
Yeah, great. If anyone knows how to make me incredibly profitable, please hit my line. Great question. I mean, yeah, I mean, now that I've been doing it for a couple of years, like there are some, even if I was working full time at like a day job, there's some plays that I would do just because I know I have the connections and it's safe and it makes money. As far as how to get rich off of it, I mean, I know. I'm going to give it a little while longer. We'll see.
But you have all the tools, though. You're comfortable with all the tools that you have. Your team, the promotion, and
I do feel like I'm in the right spot. Okay. And some opportunities have recently arisen that are pretty, some sponsors and stuff that are pretty game-changing profitability-wise. I don't want to, like, elaborate too much, but...
you got to wait on that, y'all. Can't give y'all the gist of everything.
Yeah. As far as the how to promote, definitely the most cost-effective thing is ads on Facebook, Instagram, Meta Ads, Meta Ad Manager. Yeah. If you're using the Boost... hit me up because that's not the move. Meta Ad Manager.
Yeah, man, for real, it's not.
And then Reels now, if you're good at it. Shout out to Bebo, Rockstar Bebo.
I see his Reels, bro. Yeah, he be killing shit. I be seeing him on TikTok all the time.
He's so good at it.
I met Bebo at a rave under the bridge.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
that's when I met Bebo. Under the bridge shit, and I'm like, this is lit. This is a whole different subculture. Sure. I never knew this shit. This is probably last summer or some shit. And I'm like, it's a vibe. Everybody's outside. Everybody was it was cool. But I heard it got bad over time. Like, I've heard, like, I guess too many
under
people
the bridge or?
Yeah, under the bridge. I heard there was a shooting there, and I think.
Oh, shit.
Some like, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe they stop. I don't know if they stop. But I know they travel and do it different places now, right? If they're still doing it.
Yeah, I think that, at least when he was involved, I don't think anything bad happened on that one, at least. But I think they're with the DJ Jules.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't involved in that, but yeah, he's a genius, bro, with the reels and stuff. Yeah. And I'd call, but I don't know if something's cool, I'd call him. Doesn't matter if it's hip hop or whatever. And so he helps me with that, and he DJs for like almost all of the bigger artists I bring out. He opens up and I don't know. He does that, and then he helps me with the
Nice.
reels or whatever, or just general advising with what's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's the man.
Now, me just overanalyzing, just seeing your story, hearing your story, I could actually see you in like a Cole Bennett position, basically. You know what I mean? Like
that's just how I look.
No, look, because I follow his story. I'm from Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
word.
I've seen the like, even though you don't do videos, but you still have the connections with these artists and with the. I'm sure you keep your ear to the street of who's hot, who's not.
Sure.
So, and then I watched Cole Bennett from nothing to something, like fast. From like I'm watching the whole thing. Remember Famous Dex?
Yeah,
all that just taking off. I'm just looking because I was out in Chicago shooting videos. Like I swear that could have been my lane. I was shooting videos for like 5 years, and then ended up moving back here. You know what I mean? And I was going crazy out there. Like so, some of the same struggles and shit. We was like, so I see myself doing that, but I moved back here and kind of just gear switched. But back to what I was saying. From that, he shooting all these videos with all these people, he was able to build the connections, and then he lane switched and then did the shows.
Oh, the Lyrical Lemonade.
He did Lyrical Lemonade. Now he does a festival in Chicago every year, and it's fucking big with all the artists that he was shooting videos for, and they blew up. You know what I mean? So it's like now he's ushering in the new wave, basically. You know what I'm saying? So he said he brought. I've seen his interviews. He was like, basically, I was shooting videos. And I had the idea to do a festival, and I needed a big person because I already know the locals because I'm shooting videos for them. So he brought out Uzi, I think, Lil Uzi. And he was like, bro, it was crazy. It went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's like, from that, he made it a traditional thing, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yearly thing, so it's like every
so now it's like a festival thing that happens every year in Chicago. Major, you know what I'm saying? And he brings out all the people he ushered in and shit like that. So I could definitely see that. Like,
thank you,
like,
bro. That's a big compliment.
No, for real. I can see that shit. Like,
thank you.
Yeah. It takes some time and shit, but I know if you know what I'm saying, you got everything you need to do it, I think. You know what I mean?
That's why you say we were just talking about Bebo. Yeah. He always is like, okay, Cole Bennett.
Yeah,
he
sees it too. You know what I
mean? Yeah, man.
Nah, it's there. Now, like, I don't know. Maybe that's how you become profitable. Shit. It's like we were just going on. Like, okay, you got the locals, but just certain people. Okay, the ones you really believe in that you know, like, okay, all they need is, like you said, that little push, you know what I mean, or whatever the case might be, and then it's a matter of kind of making them pop, and then it's like around that, it's like, okay, you guys, I don't know, that's what it looked like he did, and even saying it looked like
that makes
massive
sense
now, like it's like they're all stars and shit now, and I'm like, damn, he just fucking did that off shooting music videos. I'm like, that's
totally
crazy.
Hip hop. I feel like hip hop is starting to slow down a little bit though. He came up in the perfect.
Yeah, no, true.
Which is Now the EDM is certainly in the country, which I really don't have a foot in.
That's a question that I had. Like, do you see yourself doing another, like, different genres?
Yeah.
And like, what is you? Because like you say, like you see the EDM be popping. I drive for Uber. They be throwing stuff at the Tacoma Dome. Damn near.
Oh, sure.
Man, and I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And they're so attached to it. The K-pop, the EDM, the all that, and they're so into it, and it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's more of a bigger culture, and like you can go up in there and you don't have to have no worries type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like hip hop is a liability,
like
but
vibe, like
the culture,
it's strong, man.
They'll miss rent to show up to the event.
There's people flying from I'm like, where'd you fly from? Like all the way from over here just to come and see the show. Like, and we're staying there for the whole weekend because the show's going on for the whole weekend. You know, so Basotronics, and all these guys. Like, these guys is pretty big. Like, they're turning up. I'm like, yo, this could be something to get into. You know what I'm saying? Make a shift. So I'm like, that's why I asked us. Like, I know hip hop is a great genre to be into, but
totally.
What do you see yourself shifting to? You know, in the future.
If I was smart, I would probably be leaning into the comedy in the country. But I listen to hip hop, so that's kind of part of.
Yeah, it's always gonna be.
If someone says a name, I know who it is. I kind of know roughly how big they are. If someone just throws me like a random country name it's kind of hard to gauge how cool it is or whatever, you know. Yeah. Whereas hip hop, I kind of have a better general sense. But with the EDM, literally people have missed their rent to go to that stuff. The culture is like so strong.
It's big.
I did like have you guys heard of Cult Fest?
I know
it rings a bell.
I co-promoted probably 6 like little raves with them last year, and that kind of gave me a little taste. And they're probably the hottest like little EDM group in Seattle.
Right.
And yeah, it was cool. It all sold really well, and people are stoked there. They're super into the culture. If there's like a theme, everyone's dressed up, like really into it. So I'll probably do some more EDM this year. I've done other stuff too. I've done a jazz orchestra.
Word.
Like jazz
classical
band,
shit?
a huge jazz band, I guess.
Word.
I don't know if they would call it an orchestra.
Yeah.
Big jazz band. What else have I done? I've done some like theme nights and stuff, like Broadway music.
Word. Did those go well when you did them?
Yeah, the EDM stuff all went well.
Okay, yeah.
All of it.
Dope.
Yeah, I would say all of it.
Yeah.
When I ventured out, it has always gone well. But like I said, I like hip hop, so it's like
got more passion for the
passion for it.
Now, what's the groupie like, man? When they figure out you're the guy behind you're the promoter, you running the show. I seen it firsthand, but I know the groupies is like crazy. I just want to know, you got any groupie experience? Like, if they own you, it was like, okay, you know what I mean? You know how that shit go, like
totally, totally. No, I've actually, since I started promoting, I got a girlfriend like right as I started promoting big stuff. Shout out to Aspen. Okay. But certainly, if I wanted to be a whore, it would be much easier than it would have been for sure. And also like pretty funny like antics, like girls trying to get backstage or trying to get to the rapper. Not even necessarily fucking me, like but the rapper.
To get to them, they would. Hey,
if they know that I'm like a possible avenue.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a funny fucking story, but yeah, I mean, if you want to fuck a bunch of random people, this is not a bad play.
Hell no.
There's lots of avenues, but this wouldn't be the worst one.
Now, how do you maneuver like with the homies and shit when they were like, okay, it's a show coming up? They said Nolan, see if we can get some free tickets and all this shit.
Oh yeah, I got them all free tickets.
You just pass them out to. But where do you cut it off at? Because like, I know everybody probably can hit you. It's like, but you know, my man. So yeah, he cool. And then
as far as like a ticket or backstage or something.
Both.
Okay, a ticket. I mean, if the show's not for sure sold out, and you give out one ticket, it probably doesn't cost you anything. It might even make you money if they bring a friend.
Yeah.
So giving out single tickets, just one.
But yeah,
if we're
got your way
good
in
acquaintances.
Now, so backstage then.
Backstage is different. I mean, just because I want to maintain some professionality. You don't want to be your party back there. It's kind of their space.
Yeah.
So any friends that like, this is a great way to see who's really your friend. Friends who like really help me out and really believe in me, they can come backstage and they know how to act too.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
Yeah,
if
they don't be all over the place. Oh.
Yeah, they kind of know how to act.
What do you need to do? What do you help? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing
they're reserved enough,
and
then if I need help, they'll jump in. Like, hey, can you run to the corner store? I forgot this fucking
cool
rider item.
That's what it's about.
Here's like one of my best friends. He has a company credit card with his name on it. Like,
dope.
Hey, I fucked up. I forgot this. Yeah. My girlfriend can come back. Her friends can come back.
Nice, yeah.
Even if the friends are loose, that's okay.
That's
a free.
That's something.
A free pass. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a huge problem, but it could be for sure. Okay. I mean, especially if you're a popular guy before you started doing it, that could be certainly a problem.
Now, what does Nolan like to do on his off time? You know what I mean, away from the shows and all that.
It's my main thing. I don't know. I don't know. That really is my main.
You don't game or nothing?
No, I mean, I did when I was younger.
Okay.
I could play like COD or GTA or something. I wouldn't be like, if you hand me the controller, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't embarrass myself.
Yeah. So just no off. Okay, just kicking with your girl or something, and
just with my girl or. I mean, honestly, even with my friends, it's usually something to do with concerts.
Okay.
People inviting you to their concert or show or whatever, or shaking hands with people or whatever.
Now,
so it's in him. It's in him. It's not on him.
Yeah.
It's in him. It's
Yeah,
not
I love
on him. So
that.
when he done it,
I'm the same way though. Like,
yeah.
we
love
just
it.
do what we do
Yeah.
all day and night.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
figure out how to make whatever outside a part of still that. Like, so it still resolves. around
Right.
it. Yeah.
If you want to go fishing, you're like with someone you want to do a song with. Or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly.
Go fishing, and then I'll make a reel with promote my song.
Yeah, there you
with
go.
Fishing. You know what I mean? Like, it just still goes hand in hand.
Probably
I do
playing
love
our music in
fishing,
the
by way.
background or something. Or,
Do you actually fish?
Yeah. I
Oh,
love
shit.
fishing,
Nice.
My mom put me on that. So we was fishing since kids and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Throw your run out, chill.
Yeah, you're super into it.
Nature, yeah. It's just nature,
Fuck yeah.
chilling.
So what I
Teach
get
you
from it,
patience.
so what I get from it is, what you do is therapeutical to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I say it's in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you said like you don't know what else.
I don't know if it's therapy,
Yeah.
but it gets me fired up.
Yeah, hey, that's the thing.
Keeps you
That's
going.
good.
Yeah.
That's good for you. So it's like it's kind of like the air you breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, after everything's said and done, it's like shoot, you can just relax and chill with your girl. Probably just eat, watch some TV, go to sleep.
For sure.
Type of stuff like yeah.
If it goes good, I'm like, I did it.
I did it. Yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Now, when you go to like other people's shows and shit, are you picking it apart? Like, okay, because you can see certain shit now. Like,
Oh,
you,
sure.
You set it up so like I know that's how I am. Like with anything now, like I can walk into place and just
Kind of studying it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
started breaking it down in my head. Like, how much should I make him? He's doing that. Okay, but I can't watch a movie the same because I'm looking at angles, shots,
Oh, sure. With your,
lighting.
Yep. With your
What
videography.
focal length is this and shit? Like, yeah, I'm looking at everything now. So I'm like,
Right.
I be noticing. She's
No,
like,
they
how the
ain't-
fuck
they-
do you know that? I'm like,
That wasn't in frame
yeah.
on that scene right there. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't all in frame. His head cut off. Well,
I can't see shit like that the same. Like, no more. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, most of the time, if someone invites me to something, it's more like legit than my stuff. So
Okay.
definitely, there's a lot to learn.
That's good.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I would say so.
Hell yeah.
Being a
Yeah.
sponge,
There's not a
yeah.
lot of small promoters anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
Live Nation has bought up a lot of
Yeah,
the
they're
regional
massive.
guys.
They're fucking massive.
There's not a lot of there's not a lot. So if they're doing it, it's usually bigger than mine and more professional. And
Hell
Mm.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, we getting ready to wrap up, man. We gonna leave him on this. What's next for Nolan? What you got going? Where you? how you coming?
Yeah. I've kind of started turning down smaller shows, and I really just want to do big ones.
Okay.
So yeah, I could tell you off air. We got a couple of names, so we're
Okay.
trying to lock in right now. But yeah, only as far as stuff I'm booking now, only 1,000 type of person stuff and up, and
Okay.
would love to do a little festival, little hip hop festival.
Yeah, that'd be
He's
lit.
going big, man. Going big.
Summer
Not
right around
small
the corner,
no more.
man. That should be lit as hell.
Yeah, and maybe some more EDM. I do
Yeah.
think the EDM's so high. I wanted to do more of that.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
man.
this is great.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
man. So he said he's going big, y'all. So y'all better get y'all views up. Get it up. Get it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be able to talk to him.
On the real.
He'll put that work in though. He got the tools. GTKE in his building.
Signing out this bitch.
Aye.
Boy, Nolan out. Gone.